The king's helper Crocodile. Once upon a time, in a kingdom surrounded by a wide river and dense forest, there lived a king named King Darmawangsa. He was known as a wise leader, but often paid little attention to the small creatures around him. One day, the kingdom was invaded by troops from the northern region. They came without warning, burning villages and making the people run for their lives. The king was forced to leave his palace and flee into the forest alone. He did not bring any guards, only a small sword and shabby clothes. After walking for days, the king arrived at the edge of a large river that separated the forest area from safe land. Unfortunately, he could not cross because the river was deep and the current was strong. The king sat weakly under a tree, desperate. He said softly, "Is this the end of my life? I just want to protect my people." Suddenly, from the water emerged a large crocodile. However, unlike ordinary crocodiles, his eyes were calm and his movements were not threatening. He approached slowly. The crocodile said, in animal language that the king could understand because his heart was pure, "Why are you sad, O human?" Surprised, the king told him everything. The crocodile was silent for a moment, then said, "Climb on my back. I will take you to a safe place." Without hesitation, the king climbed on the crocodile's back. The river current was strong, but the crocodile swam steadily. Finally, they reached the other side, and the king was safe. With great emotion, the king promised, "O noble crocodile, you have saved my life. I swear I will repay your kindness. Come to the palace when I return to rule." After the king re-established his power, he returned to rule with strength and prosperity. But unfortunately, when his life began to feel comfortable, he forgot his promise. A few months later, the crocodile approached the palace dock, waiting for the call. But what came was not a warm welcome, but arrows and spears from the palace guards. The king, afraid that his reputation would be tarnished because of being friends with a crocodile, ordered the animal to be driven away. The crocodile did not fight back. He just stared at the palace from a distance, then went back into the river, sinking silently. A few years later, a great disaster struck the kingdom. The river that used to be a source of life suddenly overflowed, flooding the rice fields and villages. Fish died, and other crocodiles appeared, angry and attacking. The people panicked, and King Darmawangsa finally remembered the crocodile that had once saved him. He regretted it, but it was too late. Moral message: never forget the kindness of others, no matter how small. Breaking promises and reciprocation can lead to great